Hey there, Internet, and welcome to another episode of Where's Your Bookmark? This is my third and final contribution to this round of the YouTube Book Club, talking about Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. I just finished this book the other day and just, wow, not exactly what you're expecting when you're told that it's a book about the apocalypse. And I say that in an incredibly good way. It's a book that I don't know if I necessarily would have chosen it for myself, but I'm really glad to have branched out a little bit and tried something new. I know I mentioned in my last video on this book how I really enjoyed seeing all the different characters popping in at random times and seeing what they've been up to since the last time we saw them, and that trend continues into the end of the book, which I really enjoy. One thing, I guess, spoiler alert, that I guess should go without saying, but I really loved how you finally got to see what happened to the baby warlock who was raised by the satanic family that the spawn of Satan was supposed to be raised by, but wasn't. I like how you finally get to see him again, because he only popped up twice before. I thought that was really great, and I have to say, I think my favorite character through the whole thing is still Adam Young. How, yeah, he is the devil's child, but he's not bad. I can't help but like the kid, and how he just is so logical, and kind of all the things he wants, and how he just kind of wants to make the world better by maybe starting over. When he talks about it, it makes a lot of sense, which scares me a little bit, and how, what does that say about me? But I really enjoyed him, and I really enjoyed his friends, and I just liked how this whole idea that the end of the world was centering around this very tiny English town that had basically been ignored for how many years. One thing though I have to comment on is there were so many characters that popped around all over the place. Sometimes it was a little hard keeping track of all of them, but I just found if you just kept rolling with it and pushing forward, you know, the sum of the parts made sense, even if I was a little lost sometimes in the individual scenes. But it was a great book. I'm happy to have tried it. It was my first adult book for Neil Gaiman. The only other thing I've ever read by him is Coraline, and it's the first time I've ever read anything by Terry Pratchett. So I'll definitely be checking out more titles by him in the future. I especially want to thank Stevie over at Stablecot for having this awesome idea in the first place. I am so happy that I participated, and I think this definitely needs to become at least a semi-regular thing on YouTube. I've really enjoyed watching what other people have had to say about this book as well, and it's just a really fun way to connect with other YouTubers, other book lovers, and books that aren't brand new, because this is great and it's almost as old as me. So that is my last video now on Good Omens, again by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. If you haven't read it, you should do it. You should also check out what other people have been saying about this book through the YouTube Book Club. As usual, I love your comments. I love knowing what other people have been thinking. There are links to my Twitter, Goodreads, blogs, all that sort of fun stuff in the thing down below. You all know the drill by now. So that's it from me for now, Internet. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.